Okay, Thursday 27th of November, so this is my condition. I think I'm doing okay. I'm nothing wrong, but I feel that I'm trying to chase two rabbits at the same time, and it's not ideal. I think that what I'm trying to do is progress on the strength and progress on the fat burning, and the two aren't exactly compatible. I think that you've got to choose. You've got to choose one. I think it's okay when you've got lots and lots of fat to lose. You can basically do everything, and everything works. But once you start getting a little bit leaner, or you've got quite strong, once you're good at either one of them, let's say, then you have to choose your target, choose your goal. And I think that I've been trying to sort of like do everything, and it's not ideal. So I'm going to concentrate more on the fat loss, and so some of this is simply watching the process play out, and I think that the fat loss should be slightly faster than it is. Going by visuals, I don't think that too much is changing. So I like to get a bit leaner, a bit quicker. Maybe I should be more patient. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm thinking. And to that end, I am sort of like skewing the training more towards the running and kettlebell complexes rather than heavy lifting of any kind. Maybe that's gonna be a bad move in the long run. Maybe I will lose some strength. I'm not sure. I'm hoping to keep up at least enough strength. So there will be. I think I'll have at least one heavy day in the mix. One heavy day, lots and lots of running. So basically running almost every day. I don't know, 6 days a week, let's say, and a couple of complexes. So that's the way I'm going to evolve it. I'm playing all this by ear. I've got no absolute carved in stone fixed idea, apart from the fact that I want to lose fat, I want to lose body weight. I've got this idea in my mind. My Garmin watch is telling me, that I could have a much lower biological age, fitness age, sorry, a much lower fitness age, biological age, if I lost a lot of body weight. And I'm going to say, it makes a lot of sense to me. I agree with it. So it's hard for the ego to process it. I like being, muscular, and I like being, physically, I don't know, imposing, to the extent that I am. I'm not mega imposing like a big bodybuilder or whatever, but at least I've got some muscle on me. I like to have it, but I think what outweighs that is the idea of being healthy and long living. And obviously the older you're getting, the more the healthier and long living side of the equation becomes ever more important. So the idea going forward, ever more, is fat loss, weight loss, fitness, in terms of cardiovascular fitness. That is going to become ever more important, and the hypertrophy and strength still going to remain significant, but not as much, let's say. So it's not the main focus. Still significant though. But yeah, you got to go one way or the other. I think that you can only pursue opposing goals to a certain extent, and then eventually one has to outweigh the other. And to me, the fat loss and the leanness and the cardiovascular side of things is more important as I get older. So all of this is highly debatable and personal. Which way do you want to go? I'm gonna say there's a life cycle to it. When you're young, not too much to worry about. When as you're getting older, then you've got to focus more on what's important, which is health. My friend Tom, wrote to me that I'm becoming Jason Blaha, and I'm gonna say you're not wrong, Tom. You're not wrong. But that's the thing that I'm trying to get away from. Yeah, so I'm not pursuing that sort of like powerlifter bodybuilder blend very much. It's there. It's in the mix. It's part of it, but it's ever less important. And I will be perfectly happy, as the years go by, to get ever smaller, ever leaner, and focus ever more on cardio. So I do recognise the sort of like the Blaha effect. Yeah. And I don't want it. I want to be move towards something which I think is much more in line with longevity. All these things are quite elusive, and there's various ways of looking at things, and there's lots of nuance. But to me, smaller, leaner, faster, that sort of thing. I mean, it's nice to have a V-tape and all the rest of it, and it is part of the it is part of the mix, isn't it? You can't deny it. It's part of the the longevity package is to have muscularity. So I don't want to simply strip down to bones or whatever. But as things stand, too much fat. Gaining muscle is not a priority. Leaning out. Okay, leave it at that. See what happens as we go forward.